So if you guys are anything like me, you have started a stealth build in this game just because stealth has always usually been pretty dang strong in these Bethesda games. And one issue in Starfield is that the couple of stealth skills are actually pretty tough to level up. So specifically the stealth skill and concealment. Specifically concealment is very tough. As you guys can see right here, I'm at 3 out of 4 on my ranks. I need 75 melee sneak attacks. And I don't know if you guys have tried to walk up behind an enemy to melee them in sneak, but it almost never works. And when it does, you have to go so incredibly slow. It's just so not time efficient. And then stealth, this one isn't too bad, but there's actually a really easy way to level this up. I will show you guys that on another character just because it's maxed out 4 out of 4 here. But first, let's start off with concealment here on my main character. So as you guys can see right here, I'm at 7 out of 75 unarmed sneak attacks. And you can just obviously do this in the open world if you'd like to, but if you just want to efficiently grind this, there's one really easy way to do so. And that is if you come to the doctor's office on Jemison right next to the lodge, you can actually just hit the doctor over and over and over. And just to show you guys that there's no like crime involved with this, if you look over here, my largest bounty and total lifetime bounty is 500 right here, just because I accidentally hit something earlier in my playthrough. But you'll see that's not going to go up at all. So literally all you have to do is go behind him and melee. And he can't actually fully die. He's just going to go into this crouch state. If we go over here, we're actually going to be at 8 out of 75. And then all you got to do is wait for him to stand back up. I've tried hitting him while he's down. They don't count as sneak attacks, sadly. So just wait like a second or two for him to stand back up and hit him again. You can tell you get it when you get the sneak attack extra damage in the top corner. But now we're up to 9 out of 75. Now, obviously, this last tier is going to take a little bit of time to get 75. That's just overall a ton of sneak attacks. But for your first few levels, it is actually super quick, way quicker than doing it in like normal gameplay. And the main thing that you're probably going to want out of the skill anyways is the rank 3. So you get the chameleon ability when you are still and sneaking. So you're going to be able to get that very, very quickly. Pretty much every time you have a skill point ready, you're going to be able to put it in here and get that ability. Also, you can see over here, my bounty is still 500 and has not gone up. He's not mad at me or anything. I can wait for him to just stand back up. And then I could buy stuff from him. I could have him heal me. It does not really matter. Once he's fully up, talk to him, and I can trade with him. There's absolutely no downside to doing this, so I highly recommend doing this if you're looking to level up your concealment. But let's go ahead and move on to the actual sneaking portion. Now, the actual stealth skill is so fast to level up. Really, all you're going to need is, I like to use a suppressed weapon. I'm not even 100% sure if you need a suppressed weapon, but I would just do it to be safe. And you can do this anywhere that there are enemies. Honestly, the lower damage weapon, the better. But as you guys can see right here, I'm going to spec into it for the first time, and I need the 10 sneak attacks to rank it up. So I have just a suppressed pistol here. And like I said, you can do this anywhere that there are enemies. I'm just going to shoot the turret for this. I'm just going to sit at a decent distance and just lay into it. So we're just going to start shooting at it here. I don't have the most accurate pistol in the world, so we are going to miss a few. But as you can see on the left, we're already at 5 out of 10, and it doesn't even matter that the enemies are shooting me. They're still counting as sneak attacks as long as that meter up at the top isn't all red. So we already have that at 10 sneak attacks. I can go ahead and level this up again, and now I need 20 sneak attacks. So let's go ahead and keep laying into this turret. And this is where I was saying the lower damage, the better. We're at 5 out of 20 here. And we just keep going in, and once this turret dies, we can just swap over to a different target. There's a couple other guys down below who are going to take even more hits from us. There's also a turret even farther away, but I don't know if we're really going to be able to hit that one. I'm just going to start shooting at this guy down here. Hit him a few times, and 20 right there. Level it up again. We're already rank 3, and now that's at 0 out of 40. So it's literally that simple. The pistols are going to be good in terms of like not killing the things. So you don't need as many targets, but they are a little bit inaccurate. So just try to find something that doesn't do a lot of damage, but is also very accurate at range. So just keep an eye out for a weapon like that. If you guys want to see the one that I'm currently using, it's just suppressor binary trigger. I just bought this from a random vendor for the sake of this video because it really does not matter what it necessarily is. Like I said, I just throw a suppressor on it usually good to go. These two skills, once you have them both leveled up, are just so powerful when you're using ranged weapons. Even some melee stuff gets very strong too, but just being able to do that, what I just did to level the stealth, is just so powerful late game when anything is doing unreal amounts of damage to you. If you guys are playing on like very hard, this is going to be an easy way you can cheese a lot of the fights in the game against the like level almost 100 enemies I've ran into on some of the later planets. So the enemies get up there in terms of level and health, and this just helps out so much. And then once you get the concealment, dealing more times damage on those sneak attacks, ends up being very easy to clear out these outposts. Yeah, I just wanted to share how I've been leveling these two skills up myself. If you guys did find the video helpful, make sure you leave a thumbs up on it to let me know. Our last video got an insane amount of likes, so if you guys can help me beat that on this one, that'd be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're interested in more Starfield content here in the future. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.